So you've decided to exercise. Do you go with intensity or do you go with sheer volume? Find out today on Strength and Health for Life. Well, hello guys, and welcome to yet another beautiful day of our wellness journey together. Before we begin, I ask that you smash the crap out of that like button down below, subscribe to this channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any alerts, and watch the video all the way through. Also, if there are any topics that you'd like to see in this channel, please leave those suggestions in the comment section below. Oh, and by the way, if you're tired of what you're doing for an income and you'd rather do something you enjoy, then take action now and click that first link in the description to learn how. So, as you might have guessed, for today's video, we're going to talk about exercise yet again. I mean, after all, this is a health and wellness channel. What did you expect? So, you've decided you're going to exercise, but you're wondering if you should go for volume of exercise, meaning how, longer periods of time, or higher intensity, or any combination thereof. So, which is better, intensity or volume? Well, to be honest, there's something to be said for both. So, volume can be a good thing if you're not using too much intensity, and if you're using a lot of intensity, you want to shorten up the volume. So they kind of go hand in hand, and they're kind of contrary to each other. But certain ones are better for certain results that you're looking for. If you're looking for increased endurance and you want to increase your athleticism, then you'll probably want to go with higher intensity for shorter durations, because that tends to show quicker results when it comes to raising your endurance and raising your athleticism overall. However, you also need to pay attention to your volume at that point as well, because as your endurance goes up, you should be able to increase your volume as well. But keep in mind that if you stay at extremely high intensity for too long a period of time, you're actually going to damage your metabolism, and you'll be stuck in the same boat that I'm in right now, although mine was caused for other reasons. But there's lots of ways to fall into the trap of a damaged metabolism, and that's one of them. So you want to make sure that your volume matches the intensity of what your workout is. However, if you are doing lower intensity for a longer period of time, say you're doing weightlifting, you're lifting heavier weights, but you're doing maybe 2 minute, 3 minute rests in between sets, and you're just taking your time doing it, it's okay to have a longer workout in that case. It'll actually be a little bit better for increasing the actual muscle size, because you're taking your time and you're giving your muscles lots of rest in between sets, so that you actually are able to get better performance out of them and push them a little bit harder because you're using lower intensity. In general though, if you want better results in a shorter period of time, then you're definitely going to want to choose higher intensity. But you must make sure that you do not have prolonged exercise sessions if you're going to do higher intensity. I would recommend no more than 20 or 30 minutes a day and only 3 days a week, because you must give your body the rest that it needs. When you're doing lower intensity, you can have longer workout sessions, because part of the rest your muscles needs is actually happening in your session. So, and what you'll see is that when you do longer workouts with strength training and you take your time doing them, you'll actually have a better shape to your muscles. That's one thing that I've noticed as far as watching other people do it, and when I was thinner and starting to actually get into shape, is that it looked better when I took my time and had longer sessions with lower intensity. So they essentially accomplish two separate things. But if you're trying to lose weight, it's best to have maybe a high to mid intensity for about 20 or 30 minutes. A little bit higher on the intensity scale than, closer to the high end than the mid. But you definitely don't want to do a low intensity to lose weight, because it'll take you way longer and you may lose your interest because you don't see the results as fast as you're expecting. However, regardless of what you're doing, make sure that you eat properly and you're eating enough, because that was my biggest mistake. I was working out at too high intensity, but even if I had changed it, my metabolism would still be damaged because I wasn't eating enough food. So in order to avoid that mistake, I urge you to make sure you're eating enough food and not eating too little. You may lose weight quicker at first, but you're going to regret it later, I promise. So with all that said, I would recommend that you do a combination of high intensity and low intensity. Maybe some high intensity during your three times a day workout, while using a lower intensity in between sessions. The lower intensity, in my opinion, should be maybe a light jog or a brisk walk or something like that, just to get the blood flowing, because you're still going to need some of that endurance, and it'll actually transfer over into your high intensity workout on your pure workout days. And again, make sure you're getting plenty of rest to make sure your muscles repair themselves properly. By the way, I meant you only do high intensity on your 3 days a week workout, not your 3 times a day, because that would be ridiculous. And if you've enjoyed this video today, please smash the living crap out of that like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video and the channel with some friends so we can reach more people, help educate themselves and keep themselves healthy, and prevent them from damaging their own metabolism, and help them reach their weight loss goals. So with all that said, I just want you to stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next video.